Hello, Prosperivarians. The best school has come to stay in the city of Calabar. It is called Beryl International School.
Take advantage of this opportunity now.
Tell me the best school, Beryl is the best. Tell me the best school.
Hello, my lovely learners at home. Good day once again, and welcome back to this platform. Here today, in grade 4, we are looking at agricultural science. And in agricultural science, we are continuing our lesson we had last time. You remember? What was the lesson? Farm records. We look at farm record as a documentation of all activities performed on the farm. Or we said that a farm record can be defined as a book or a document which contains all activities a farmer does on his farm. We have looked at the importance of the farm record, and we also look at different types of farm record. Do you remember any of the importance? We've talked about the farm record helps the farmer to know the size of his farm. It also helps him to know what he has done on his farm, the quality and quantity of products produced from the farm, and other things. Well, importantly, we also said that it helps the farmer to know his gross profit. That's his profit level. His gross sales, from there he will have his profit level. If he or she is making a profit in that farming activities or not. Alright, this morning we are going to look at the different types of farm record as we listed them down last time. Can you mention some of those farm record listed for me? We talk about the farm diary, just to remember. We talk about the farm inventory. We talk about the production record, the input record, the consumption record, and the profit and loss accounts record. These were some of the examples or different types of farm record that we looked at. Now today we want to look at these types of farm record in a detail. It may not be fully detailed, but in a detailed form that has to do with our class and our lesson. Alright, when we talk about the farm diary, what really is farm diary? A farm diary is a record that takes a day-to-day, that is everyday, daily activities of what goes on in the farm. That's a farm diary. Then we talk about the inventory record. I have told us that the inventory record is a record that shows what the farmer has. Shows his assets and his liabilities. The asset, we have said that the assets are those things owned by the farmers. The building, the farm land itself, the equipment owned by the farmer, those ones he has purchased and paid for already. Those are his assets. While his liabilities may be the loan. May suppose the farmer goes into loaning money from financial institutions. So the loan is the farmer's liability. Apart from that, the labors he pay people to do the job for him. Those ones are his liabilities also. Suppose he ran out of money and has to maybe make purchase on credits, hoping to pay for in future time. That one also is considered as what is liabilities. Then another farm record we want to look at is the production record. The production record will show the farmers what he has produced. If it is a farming crop productions, it will show him the different types of crops he has on his farm, how they are produced, the date that it was planted, the time of germinations, and when the crop started producing yielding, that is producing fruits. If it is the farmed, that is the animal farming, it will show when the farmers bring in the new stock of the animals and the rest of the thing. That is the vaccination, the date of vaccinations. Any sickness will be recorded in that production record and the rest of the activities. Alright, let's write a few things as regard what we have said so far. Some of the examples of the farm records we have talked about. Here is farm diary. This is a daily record of activities performed in the farm. The type of farming activities or the type of farming determines the type of information in farm diary. That means if you are a crop farmer, what you have in your farm diary will indicate your crop plantation. If you are animal rearer or if you are animal farmer, a person that is rearing livestock, what you have in your farm diary will indicate or will give information about your animals. Then we also have farm inventory record. Now the farm inventory record have told us that shows the farmer's assets and liabilities. That's what the farmer has. Assets are everything a farmer has. Farmland, I have mentioned that already. The equipment, buildings, crops, or animals. While the farmer liabilities will be everything a farmer owes. I have said that already. Now we have input record. Input record. The input record shows record of all the services and money spent on the farm in a particular planting season. That's a record that tells what the farmer has spent and all the services rendered. That is everything that was being put into action in that particular farm year. Alright, we have production record. I have said that production record shows all the products produced on the farm in a certain planting season or a particular planting season. For example, we have, if it is crop production, the crop production record, that is the production record, will shows or will display the name of crops, the time that it has been planted, times of planting, and the times of what? Of germinations, and the quantity or quality of yield produced from the farm. Then another farm record we want to look at is sales record, production record, and profit and loss accounts record. The farm record named the sales record that will indicate that what and what have been sold so far, how much has been paid. This is what the sales record talks about. Then the consumption record, please. There's another one, consumption record. The consumption record says, yes, what a farmer eats. The consumption record talks about or will show what the farmer eats, whether the workers also eat from there, his family eats from there. So that this will not indicate maybe you take 2 tubers of yam to the family and say, okay, 2 tubers of yam were taken to the family. It can be also, it will be recorded then in the record that tubers of yam, what these amounts were taken by the farmers to, maybe they were taken by the farmers, whether he took it to his family or he took it to his friends. What the record will indicate that certain number of yam tubers were taken, and this is the worth of the tubers of yam taken by the farmers. Alright, let's just put a little note about that before we look at the last aspects of our lesson today. Alright, friends, we have said that the production record will show the dates of the crops. Then you have the planting dates. Then dates harvested must also be written down, and quality and quantity of yield. That is, how is the harvest? How is the quantity of crop produced, or how is the quantity or the quality of the animal that is about to be sold off? Alright, we also talk about some consumption record. Here is it that it shows items consumed by the farmer and his family or friends. While sales record is a record of all products sold in the farm. It shows the income generated on the items and quantity sold and their costs. This must all be written down in sales record. Then lastly, we have here the profit and loss accounts. It shows the record that it shows the profit or loss on the farm in the year of planting season, what the farmer has been able to acquire or receive as his profit or loss on that particular planting season. Here is an example of what a sales record is all about. You can see a sales record there, sales record of yam tubers. You can see what were the sizes of the tubers: large, medium, small. You can see the number of tuber sows, their weights, what they weigh, then the price per tuber and the total price for all of them. Here is a typical example of a sales record. All right, now the profit account that I said will help the farmer to know his profit level. Then lastly, before we go, we want to look at this sales record, I mean a farm record. It must not necessarily be in a bulk papers, using papers to do the documentation. We can also use a modern gadget, that is a machine, can help us to do the work faster. And what machine do you think can help us to do that? Are you suggesting computer? Yes. So lastly, we want to look at computer-aided farm record. Yes, there are some farmers that have gone into large-scale production and to take the record of all activities going on the farm may be tedious, may be stressful for the workers. So, and as such, a computer is needed for the recording purpose. All right, why do do farmers go into this computer-aided farm record? One, it's very, very fast. That is the benefit of using computer to carry out a farm recording of activities going on farm. One, I have said, it is very, very fast and easy. Two, it reduces the use of papers. It saves a lot of paper work. Then three, it saves time also. It's not just fast and easy, it saves time. And four, it makes the production, that is the recording production, to be neat. Then another one, it makes it can be amended. That is, the recording can be updated and amended. Unlike using papers, if you use paper to do a particular record this year, that means next planting season, you are going to use another record because you cannot amend on this one. But with the use of a computer, it can be amended and updated. That is, the recording can be amended and updated. All right, let's just write a few things as regard that. All right, friends, here are benefits of computer-aided farm record. Computer-aided farm record is the use of computer to record farm activities. We have said that earlier. And here are some of the benefits. It makes recording easier and faster. It saves a lot of paper work and energy. It produces a neat record. Information can be amended and updated. All right, with this, probably we've come almost to the end of our lessons for today, but we cannot just go like that. I have one question for us to take home. All right, then the questions for the assignment is, let me just write it on the board. It's just one question that we have. List and explain briefly 4 types of farm record. So let's make it 2. States 3 importance of computer aided farm record. All right, friends, with this we've come to the end of our lesson for today. It has been a nice moment with me here on this platform, and I believe you enjoyed the lesson. All right, till I come your way again next time, still on this platform, I remain your host teacher, Mrs. Comfort Bassey, and I say bye for now and take good care of yourself. God bless you.